Welcome, you seek knowledge, a deeper understanding of the intricate dance of power. In this exploration, we delve into the timeless wisdom of the 48 Laws of Power, a book that has revealed the mechanics of influence and strategy to countless individuals. This is a map for those who desire to master the game of power, to navigate its currents with cunning and foresight. Welcome to our deep dive into The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene.
The first law, and perhaps the most crucial for those starting their ascent to power, is the art of subtle mastery. Never outshine the master. Imagine a young, ambitious courtier, eager to impress the king. He might be tempted to display his wit, his intellect, even his bravery, surpassing the king himself. This, my friends, is a fatal mistake. The desire to impress can blind you to the insecurities of those in power. Every man and woman in a position of authority has vulnerabilities, hidden anxieties that they shield from the world. When you outshine them, you inadvertently expose these weaknesses, triggering resentment and envy. The king, threatened by the courtier's brilliance, might see him not as an asset, but as a rival to be neutralized. Instead, practice the art of strategic deference. Make your superiors feel secure in their power. Offer your talents as a loyal servant, not as a competitor. Let them bask in the reflected glory of your achievements, always attributing your successes to their guidance and wisdom. This is not about subservience. It is about playing the long game. Let them believe they are the sun, and you will become the force behind their light.
The second law delves into the treacherous waters of human relationships. We are taught to value friendship, to surround ourselves with those who bring us comfort and support. But in the game of power, such sentimentality can be your undoing. Friends, often driven by envy and ambition, can be your greatest liability. They know your weaknesses, your secrets, the cracks in your armor. Enemies, on the other hand, can be surprisingly useful. They are predictable in their animosity, their motives transparent. You know where you stand with an enemy. More importantly, an enemy eager to prove themselves can be a powerful motivator. They push you to be sharper, more cunning, to constantly strive for excellence. Consider the example of a skilled general facing a formidable foe. The enemy's strategies, their every move, become a source of valuable intelligence. The enemy, through their opposition, has inadvertently strengthened the general's position. Study them, learn from them, and use their antagonism to fuel your own ascent to power.
The third law speaks to the importance of discretion, of moving through the world with a mask. To reveal your true intentions is to surrender your advantage. Like a chess player who announces their next move, you allow others to anticipate and counter your strategies. Instead, cultivate an air of impenetrability. Keep your true goals shrouded in mystery, your plans hidden from prying eyes. Let others scramble to decipher your motives while you move silently, deliberately towards your objective. Imagine a skilled negotiator entering a high-stakes discussion. They understand the power of concealing their true desires. By masking their intentions, they keep their opponents off balance, unsure of their next move. Be cautious about who you confide in, what information you choose to reveal.
Chapter 4. Always say less than necessary. The fourth law is a masterclass in the art of strategic silence. Words, once uttered, cannot be retrieved. They have a life of their own, open to misinterpretation and distortion. The more you speak, the greater the risk of revealing too much, of making a mistake that could cost you dearly. Cultivate the power of understatement. Choose your words carefully, weighing their impact before you release them into the world. A well-placed silence can be more potent than 1,000 eloquent pronouncements. It creates an aura of mystery, suggesting depths of thought and wisdom that words often fail to convey. Consider the example of a ruler addressing their court. A verbose leader, prone to rambling pronouncements, risks appearing weak and indecisive, but a ruler who speaks sparingly, whose words carry the weight of careful consideration, commands respect and attention.
Chapter 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. The fifth law brings us to the cornerstone of power: reputation. Your reputation is not merely a reflection of your actions, it is a weapon far more potent than any sword. It precedes you, shaping the way others perceive you, influencing their decisions before you even enter the room. A strong reputation can open doors that would otherwise remain closed, attract opportunities that others can only dream of. But a reputation, once tarnished, can be exceedingly difficult to restore. Like a delicate tapestry, it can be ripped apart by even the slightest misstep. A single act of indiscretion, a moment of weakness, can undo years of careful cultivation. Therefore, guard your reputation with unwavering vigilance. Be mindful of your actions, both public and private. Surround yourself with individuals of impeccable character, for their actions will inevitably reflect upon you. And when attacks come, as they inevitably will, do not hesitate to defend your reputation with unwavering ferocity.
Chapter 6. Court attention at all costs. The sixth law illuminates a fundamental truth. To wield power, you must first capture the gaze of the world. In the grand theater of life, it is not enough to merely possess talent or ability. You must command attention, seize the spotlight, and ensure that your presence is felt. This is not about vanity, but about strategic visibility. The more you are seen, the more influential you become. People are drawn to those who radiate confidence, who occupy the center stage with ease. Their words carry weight, their actions resonate, and their ideas spread like wildfire. Consider the rise of a charismatic leader. They understand the power of spectacle, of crafting a compelling narrative that captivates the masses. They use their words, their gestures, even their attire to project an image of power and authority. They are masters of self-promotion, understanding that in the court of public opinion, perception is everything. Chapter 7. The seventh law is a masterclass in delegation and the strategic acquisition of credit. Your time and energy are precious resources. To squander them on tasks that can be delegated to others is to diminish your own power. True mastery lies in leveraging the skills and talents of those around you, transforming them into instruments of your own advancement. This is not about exploitation, but about strategic collaboration. Identify individuals with the specific skills required for a given task and empower them to excel. Provide clear direction, offer guidance when necessary, but resist the urge to micromanage. However, while delegating the work, never relinquish control of the narrative. Ensure that you are seen as the architect of success, the guiding force behind every accomplishment. This requires a delicate balance of recognizing the contributions of others while subtly positioning yourself as the indispensable leader. The eighth law speaks to the seductive pull of power. Those who chase after others, who desperately seek approval or validation, diminish their own power. True mastery lies in making yourself the irresistible force, the magnet that draws others into your orbit. This requires cultivating an aura of desirability, of possessing something that others crave. It might be access to information, influence within a particular circle, or simply the allure of your own charisma. Whatever the bait, it must be carefully chosen to entice the specific individuals you seek to attract. Consider the example of a skilled networker navigating a crowded room. The ninth law cuts to the heart of effective persuasion. Words are fickle things, easily twisted and misinterpreted. They can be powerful tools, but they are also weapons that can be turned against you. In the game of power, it is your actions, not your arguments, that will ultimately determine your success. Demonstrate your worth through decisive action, through tangible results that speak for themselves. Let your accomplishments be your most eloquent argument, your achievements the ultimate testament to your abilities. Consider the example of a skilled inventor who has created a groundbreaking device. They could spend countless hours debating its merits, engaging in endless arguments with skeptics and detractors. Or they could simply unveil their invention, allowing its functionality to speak for itself. The 10th law delves into the often overlooked realm of emotional contagion. Emotions like invisible viruses can spread rapidly from person to person. Surround yourself with negativity, with individuals mired in unhappiness or misfortune, and you risk becoming infected by their despair. Cultivate relationships with those who radiate positivity, who approach life with energy and optimism. Their enthusiasm will become contagious, invigorating you, propelling you forward. Remember, power is not merely about strategic maneuvering, it's also about cultivating a mindset of strength and resilience. These are just 10 of the 48 laws that Robert Greene outlines in his book. Each law, a carefully crafted tool to help you navigate the intricate and often ruthless game of power. Remember, power is neither inherently good nor evil. It is a tool, a force that can be used for great good or great harm. Thanks for watching, and remember, knowledge is power. Embrace it, master it, and shape your own destiny.